Hello, sports fan. This is Steven here with Sports Choice Plus. I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering another bad call. Before I get right into that, I want to make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you can get all the updates and all the breakdowns. Without further ado, let's get right into it. The news of the week. To start out this week, we really find out that one of the biggest mistake makers in Major League Baseball has now been forced to essentially quit and or retire. When you think about the reason for you watching a sporting event, the reason that we watch a sporting event is to see our favorite athletes, to see our favorite teams, to see our favorite mascots, to see a lot of things, but we do never sign up to see referees, officials, or umpires. Anytime a referee or an official or an umpire feels like we're here to see them, that potentially could either ruin the game, end the game improperly, or become an issue. Over the last couple of decades, it's been getting louder and louder, but Angel Hernandez has officially retired, and so many Major League Baseball players are rejoicing. He's not only cost many players their jobs, he's caused them to be demoted. He's caused a lot of things, from bad calls that were clear bad calls. And we're talking playoffs, we're talking regular season, we're talking pennant races. It's bad call, and I'm talking about balls that were in the awful way from the strike zone get called as strikes, and he holds his poles up like he just called the call of the century. We're talking about clear-cut check swings where they're called out. We're talking clear-cut strikes being called as balls. Like, it's certain things that happen in games, and you think to yourself, was Angel Hernandez that bad? Well, to my knowledge, MLB has over 700 complaints from this umpire within his decadent career. Starting in the early 90s, over 700 complaints, and most of them are valid. Those are the ones that are documented. It's probably countless more, thousands ones that have been complained about. But Major League Baseball did its big one today. They essentially forced him to retire. He came out with a statement saying he wanted to retire and be with his family and stuff like that. Yeah, whatever. We don't believe it. Major League Baseball literally sat him down and said, hey, we can no longer do business with you. This is because of the constant mistakes you make. He never admits to any fault. He never comes after the game and says, look, I just made a mistake. Major League Baseball has been covering his tracks and been defending him. Now they can do it no more because it's costing teams games. Max Scherzer, if you believe the playoff game last year, he had calls that messed up their playoff chances. So it's a number of games in the playoffs, not in the playoffs, that's just been terrible. At this point, he doesn't have a place in Major League Baseball because he's so bad at what he does. So, all you Major League Baseball fans, what do you feel about Angel Hernandez? What do you feel about him being forced to retire or essentially retiring? And, get in this comment section. Definitely check out Sports Choice Plus. We'll see you on the very next video.